I got my tennis ball cup.
Cool.
I like my tennis ball cup. Let's go, Jose P. Let's go, Asraf. Let's go. I'm ready for this one. Yeah, long day. You ready? I'm actually chill for this one. I'm pretty good. You?
Cool.
All right, let's lock in. All right, let's do this. Hello, welcome back to another 5K tennis discussion. Today is June the 2nd, 2022.
Tomorrow's Rafa's birthday.
Is it Nadal's birthday tomorrow?
And my brother's.
How old's your brother?
My brother will be, if I'm gonna be 43, he'll be 38.
Well, good for him. Happy birthday to him. We'll have to sing him happy birthday manana.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Long day today for sure. Sorry for the late show. We've had a quite busy day over the past few days. So we had a flat tire. Well, it had a chunk taken out of it, and luckily we were able to drive where we were going. So hence the lateness. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start today with a couple of shout outs and kind of go philosophical for a minute. Okay. Um, the world is a tough place to live in, right? It's not easy. The world is tough. It's tougher now than ever. Am I right or wrong? Right? Okay. One thing that is abound these days, very frequent, are lazy, are people that are lazy. Laziness is abound, and assholes are abound. Right? There's a lot of assholes, and there's a lot of lazy people accompanied with assholes. How do we turn positive out of that? If you're confronted every day with laziness or an asshole, and you morph the two together, how do you manage to stay positive and still be an asset to humanity? What do you do? Because you do it every day, and we both do it. But what do you do?
I ignore it. I don't. To me, I don't really let it get under my skin anymore.
Yeah.
I think if I was you, but to me, there's nothing shocking about people anymore. I mean, that's life. I think life's always been tough. It's just that you have times or whatever, what do you call centuries, where it's tougher than others, or and life's always tough. I mean, I think about people that live in third world countries. They have it tough every day. So I don't know why we complain so much. I mean, you should see how some of these kids live in Belize, live in Mexico, Guatemala, go to Dominican Republic, go to Haiti.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're still going to find a lot more positivity than you can find around these days.
Sometimes when life is simpler, it's easier. So yeah, I don't let that bug me. I feel like though, anywhere you go, people are lazy and you got to tip them, and I really hate watching you do that. But
Oh, okay, I have to do that. So what she's talking about is anytime I go to a convenience store or a fast food restaurant, or like today, I had to put a tire on the car because we had a chunk taken out. I always tip the people that are working behind the counter.
Well, you do it before, and then they change their minds about things. So
well, I'll do it before and
just
after.
Interesting money talks, bullshit walks.
Well, think about it. Think about it. Gas prices are soaring. It's hard to find good work or people that are dedicated to what they do. The cost of anything is escalating continuously, right?
Yeah.
And so when I go to places like a Circle K, which is a convenience store, or I go to somewhere like a Firestone, and I mentioned that because we went to once a day, or Walmart, or whatever it may be, you see so many people treating the people that work there so badly. Like you can go into a Circle K, which is like a 7-Eleven or a Jimmy's Mart or whatever. You can go anywhere, and you'll see these young men and women, and they're doing the best they can for nickels on the dollar. And because of gas prices, it costs them basically as much as they work for simply to drive to work. And they just get battered, and it's hard for me to swallow that without tipping them. Like today, I was at a Firestone, and we're not rich by any way, shape, or form. But the gentleman knew we were in a bind, and he kind of stepped up to the plate and did a good human being thing, and I slid him $50, and could I afford it? No, but you know what?
I worked an hour free. So
Yeah,
that's okay though.
Yeah, we worked together for an hour and gave it to the gentleman, but he deserved it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if it wasn't for him,
but there's sometimes I feel like work hard, study hard, learn a trade, learn something. Because maybe you won't be in that situation. Just saying. Pretty soon we won't need anyone to take your order. Example: we went to Taco Bell yesterday, and first thing the girl says was, well, did you use the screen? And I almost came out with a smart reply like, well, then what's the whole point of you?
Yeah, but
I shut my mouth because I knew what would happen. But the old Carla would have said that. So at the same time, I watched my dad work a million jobs, delivering milk, getting quarters from newspapers, delivering newspaper. So really, I can't feel bad for them in a way. You do what you got to do, and that's it.
Very true.
If you don't study and you don't work hard, then that's your fault.
Very true, though. However, that doesn't give the customer an excuse to belittle them.
I agree. I don't think anyone should be belittled, but I feel like some of them are just lazy asses. Sorry.
Some of them.
Just saying.
But when I feel like I tip someone that's paid hourly, it's when they have gone above and beyond what everyone else does at that threshold.
Sometimes you tip because you feel like if you tip them, they'll do a better job before they do it.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So yes, that did work to our advantage today because I called.
No, I didn't mind the Firestone. I'm talking about the fast food place.
Okay, that's another example. So, by the way, we very rarely eat fast food. If
we haven't had a choice. We have no kitchen. Our tiles have been ripped out again.
Yeah. So we rent a place. They're redoing the floor again. Anyway, no worries. So we left last night and didn't have a kitchen to cook in. So we got done with our lesson at like 7:30 p.m. It was 6 to 7:30 clinic. 12 people. So we got done. We were smoked. We've been out there since 0800, 8 in the morning, and we were like, yo, we gotta eat. We had the kids with us, so we went to Taco Bell. And there was a line of people inside, and you could see they were frustrated, and there was only like 2 or 3 people running a whole place, and it was crowded. So I walked in, and when the guy took my order, I saw them grinding, right? They were working. They just couldn't keep up. So I slid them $20, and I was like, man, you guys are working hard out there, thank you. And our order was done. But you understand, it was done systematically. So yes, a lot of the mindsets is with individuals that, can be lazy, but these people were working. Just saying, working their ass off, that they don't need to, the customer does not need to belittle the worker.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
It's just unacceptable to me. And when I saw all the people like belittling them because of it, I felt bad, and he was cool, and it made his evening. He came up afterwards and was like, here, take some extra sauce. Thank you, man. Thank you. You right? Anyway, it's important to be kind because everyone you meet is fighting a tough battle.
I don't disagree.
We say this all the time. Everyone you meet is fighting a tough battle. Everybody.
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
No, I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying, but I just feel like people have gotten lazier too.
Yes. So.
Just saying.
Anyway, just work hard. Jose P said it best. You either got to be very smart or very hard worker, or be a kind human being, and good things will happen. Karma is real. Watch what you say or do, and just laziness, just get lost. You know what I mean? Okay. Again, very apologetic for the late show. Topic number 1, and Carla has a video of this, and we're going to transition from being an asshole or lazy to an asshole in tennis. So that asshole
There's many.
Well, this is the current asshole,
and you guys like him.
Yep, and this is your boy Holger Rune. So, Carla, can you grab the video of Holger Rune? And now let me tell you, surely you've seen this, but ultimately, if you haven't, Holger Rune was calling out his mom, shouting, blah, 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 get off the court. So mommy was in the stands watching. I don't care what mommy said or does. If one of my kids ever shouted at mommy that way, be a rough go for them. And I'll just leave it at that. However, after this occurred, after the match, Holger Rune was asked, hey, why were, by the media, why were you yelling at your mom? That was weak, dude. That type of thing. And he's like, oh, I was yelling at somebody else. Bullshit. Was watching it. You were looking at your mom. Your mom didn't leave. You kept yelling at her. Then she got up and left. And all the people sitting around here were looking at her and looking at you and going like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's doing this to his mother. If not for the mother, where in the hell would you be, lazy asshole Rune? LaRune? That's a new name for Holger Rune, like LaGrange, the ZZ Top song. We'll call him LaRasshole.
Well, this is the problem with spoiled brats.
Little spoiled brat.
First of all, I didn't like him before that. I didn't think he was, before that even happened, I didn't think he was anything special. But I guess I was right. I did judge him right.
Yeah.
And before it happened, you can watch it. I didn't think to me, I thought he was just any other player. I wasn't impressed with him. Yeah. I didn't really like him. I didn't feel the vibe. And I was right, and I will never feel the vibe for him.
Yeah, never,
I mean,
ever.
never.
Jose P brought up.
I mean, I'd rather have
Tsitsipas.
I'd
Agreed,
rather
same
have
thing.
I'd rather have a Busarev than have him. And that's
Yeah.
why I stopped liking Tsitsipas
Yep.
because of all his stupid antics.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Here comes Asarun.
Can you imagine how she feels?
Can you do that again? Can you show that again? I mean, like, look, we have 5 kids, 3 of them boys. I got one older than him.
Just embarrassing.
Whatever. And
can you imagine how she felt?
Yeah, exactly. Put yourself in her shoes. Forget about him. He's a spoiled little twerp. Put yourself in her shoes. That was rough. I don't even know what to say about it. When I saw that, I was like, I had to pause for a moment. I had to freeze my thoughts and go back to the first topic that we had, laziness and assholes. He's not lazy. Obviously, he's a pro. But he got his level of assholeness supersedes his level of proness. You get what I'm saying?
The other one was the handshake.
The handshake after the net.
I look at face like Rude shook his head like, man, I'm gonna beat your freaking ass, little stupid ass boy.
Yeah, little twerp. Rude's like, man, come to Norway, I'll bust you with a brick.
Sounds like he's 10, exactly.
Yeah.
Sounds like he didn't grow any hair down there.
Let's go.
Just saying.
Let's go Norway.
Sorry to say that, but
let's go
Norway. Sounds like one of these little babies.
Is it safe to say that the better man won? The better man won, right? Hogarun was not the better man, and he lost.
Ryan said, I heard something about him and Casper got into it after the match in the locker room. I wouldn't even waste my time with a little 19-year-old boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste your time. He might go to jail for hitting a
with
minor.
that voice, he's probably never even been with a girl. Just saying.
Yeah, he's got his voice sounded like he just got pinched on the ass or sat on a cactus. Oh, get out. Little fairy boy. Talk to your mom like that in front of a gentleman that'll stand up for a lady. You're going to be like, oh, because you just got slapped in the face. Dumbass. Thumbs down for him. All right, thumbs down. Jose P.
I think Roots said he needs to grow up a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Jose P. mentioned in comments about Tsitsipas hitting his right. Hitting Tsitsipas hitting his dad. Okay, exactly. I wrote a couple of things here that can mimic what occurred there.
He needs more than that.
Yeah, and as well, other parents that coach their kids that have gotten in kind of pickles with their son or daughter on court, right? Tsitsipas won. Okay, Jose P and I were on the same brainwave. What about Sophia Kenin? Sophia Kenin had a tumultuous relationship with her dad and the stand at times.
Philly Cheese says Hoger needs to visit 5K tennis and learn some respect.
Exactly. Let's go, Philly cheese dog.
Look, Dad, I won't lie to you. There's been times where my second son's been disrespectful to me.
What?
And I have to hold back myself.
Dude, I don't. I put him
I hold back myself because I say I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, but
I say I'm gonna kill him. And I know myself. I know how I am. So I'm like, I'm gonna walk away because I'm gonna kill him. I'm the type of mom that if I see something, I'm gonna throw it.
Yeah.
So
I better start ducking like the U.S. Open lady. She should be ducking.
Can't imagine how that woman felt. I don't think I would ever go to another tournament. I wouldn't talk to my kid. I would never go to his tournament again until he publicly apologized for being a dick. I would make him apologize in front of the whole world and let kids know out there that he should not do that. He shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That's the only way I would talk to my son again.
And look, it's not uncommon that you see young men and women, I'm talking 16, 17, 18, even 10-year-olds for crying out loud, totally dissing their parents.
Oh,
I
saw.
How do they even put up with it? How does mom or dad even put up with that?
Christopher was playing a boy that Philip knows, but I will not say his name because it'll go back to him.
Yeah.
And he was playing against Christopher many years ago, and his mom made the excuse, well, he has a lot of anger problems. And he was screaming at his mom. I'm looking at him like, good for you. I'm glad you lost.
Yes.
I'm just saying, how do you talk to your parents? I watch it a lot in American tennis. Parents being belittled by their kids.
Yeah.
Telling them, I've told my dad to go, but I was, what I mean? I was older, like, hello.
You were 34.
Yeah, like, you don't need to treat me like a little child, but I've never done that.
And he didn't say anything bad. He was just tapping his foot.
Yeah, but I've never told, I would be way too scared to tell my dad that as a kid, it's.
Yeah. And forget about being scared. What kind of person are you if you're dissing How are you going to dish your mom or dad?
In front of the whole
In
world
front
and
of-
TV watching.
It's preposterous. It's bewildering. It's speech. It makes me speechless.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Again, back to the asshole thing. You know, assholes, laziness. So I just look. The world is freaking tough. Study hard, work hard. Anything less is unacceptable. Don't care what the Joneses think about you. Tell someone the truth and don't lie, because it always comes back and haunts you. If you don't like someone, hey, you're probably a fine person, but we don't have great energy. No business is good business. Never forget that statement. Sometimes no business is damn good business. You don't understand what I'm saying? Sorry you feel that way. I don't particularly care that you don't like me. I probably would like you if I got to know you and vice versa. But since you're become judgmental, then that's okay. Thank you and have a nice day. I'll see you maybe never again, but hopefully you're well. And leave it. Forget about it and stay positive walking out of it. But not shaking hands at the net is the worst thing to do. And tennis, I get that they shook hands, but if you, what's the cardinal rule of shaking hands at the net? You look the man in the eye when you shake the hand. You just battled it out. You just fought on the damn court. Look the man in the eye and shake his hand. It's a battle. It's a duel or a duel on duel, doubles. I mean, finish it like a man.
Did this little boy expect to beat
Yeah.
I don't even like Rude, but did he expect to beat him? I mean, like, really? Come on. I mean, you're not that great. Come on, kid.
Yeah.
Come on, you'll be forgettable. Like, you'll be forgettable like Shapovalov and, you know, all the other players that come and go.
Yeah.
Same.
And by the way, who is the person? Who is the person, Carlos? This is $1 million question. And for every one of you, who is the person that before this tournament started was absolutely laughed at?
I'm still laughing at you.
Absolutely laughed at when I indicated that Casper Ruud would make the French Open final this year.
He's not making the final.
But who said that?
You, but it's not going to happen.
You don't think he's going to beat Cilic?
Nah.
You think old man winner and tall Linguini? No, he's not.
He's not tall Linguini.
He's like a butcher. He looks like
a man.
He's like a meat cleaver.
No, he's gonna beat him.
You think Cilic is gonna beat Ruud?
Yeah.
Man, Cilic can't even walk after the last match. Rublev 7-6 in the fifth. What was it?
They went to 5 sets.
Yeah, it was like 10-2 in the fifth. You know, because I got that cheesy tiebreaker in the fifth set. You know, it probably would have been 75-74 or 70, whatever, 75 to 70.
Did you see? Someone sent me a video. Oh, it was Gene of Rublev hitting in between his legs, almost like in his private part, like banging and like he's crazy.
Who?
I gotta show you guys. This
Who
video.
was crazy?
Rublev.
Well, he's crazy. He's a cat. Cats freak out all the time.
I mean, he was like.
You know, he looks like a cat. Google up Rublev/cat and hit images, and you'll see a freaking Rublev. He's feline. He is. Cats are all freaked out. Are you dog people or cat people? Dog people.
He sent me this thing. Here it is.
Forget about it.
Here it is. I want to show this. That was nutty.
He's beating himself?
Yeah, where is it?
Okay, has anybody seen this? I have not.
Yeah, he sent it to me early, unless they took it down because they didn't want anybody to see it.
I was embarrassed and deleted it.
It was. He's like, have you seen this? He's like, Rublev beating himself up.
What about Mikhail Yuzny used to beat himself? Yuzny would miss a ball. He'd whack himself in the forehead with the strings. He'd be bleeding. Do you remember seeing the classic picture of Mikhail Yuzny with the bloody
Oh, here it is. No, it was Wildlife that sent it to me. Here it is. Okay.
Oh, he's beating. No, I've seen girls do this.
No, but he's like.
Okay, you you can show it.
I want to show it bigger. How do you do this?
Technical difficulties.
No, I want to do it bigger, but here
There you go. Kind of looks like he's like a dog, like doing the nasty. What is he even doing? That's not a good look.
Yeah, look.
Forget about the beating his leg, but that just looks awkward if you don't know what you're looking at. Yeah.
These Russians are crazy tempered.
Yeah.
Yep, they are.
Anyway, Cilic, I don't think is going to beat Casper Ruud. Cilic would have to serve at like 85% first serve percentage and win nearly all of his first serve points, and have Ruud not run him at all. When Casper Ruud is a good clay court player.
Right, you can't even say it because he's not.
He is a good clay court.
Jose P. Exactly, you're struggling. Jose P. said he must have no jewels there. And that's what I thought too. I was like,
Yeah, like what? Interesting.
Cilic will not be your French Open winner. Come on now.
Yeah, no.
Alex Fior.
Alex, if
Cilic becomes a French Open winner, shoot, I'm gonna go compete for Miss Universe.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Saying.
I'll tell you what I'll just for him. So, by the way, William Spencer is one of the two winners for this past fantasy team. He's in first place. No one can catch it. He decided he didn't want the $50 US, but he lives in the United Kingdom or Scotland or Ireland or UK. And the shipping's probably what, $25-30 over there from the States. And he wanted a 5K tennis hat. So he wanted the yellow one like this. This one's mine. I wear the same one, or I have different colors. But anyway, he wanted a yellow one, so I have new ones at the shop, and we will send it out ASAP. Okay, and we have your address. Thank you for sending it. But that's what he wanted. Now the second place, there's a tie for second, and we'll get to that.
It'll break. The tie will break.
The tie will break.
Yeah, it definitely will, just because of what they have.
Yeah, and I just wanted to mention that while I was thinking about it, because I would have otherwise forgotten. Other players that have had rocky relationships with their parents from the sidelines. What about Marion Bartoli?
Yeah,
Marion Bartoli's one. Remember Wimbledon's and the father? Didn't she yell at her dad or somebody to get out?
Yeah.
Just told her to get lost. See if you can find that video. Bartoli was an ass, man. Woo, she was rough. What about Martina Hingis? You guys remember Martina Hingis? What about Hingis? Wasn't she a little snooty twerp too? Just saying, there's nothing new about it. But the two bad ones right now currently on tour are Sissy Boy, Sissy Pass, Sissy Pants, Sissy Bitch, whatever, Sissy, and Holger the asshole Rune, right? Those are the two. So I could care less about watching either one of them, because if you disrespect your parents, I don't want to hang out with you. Because if you hang out with fleas, or excuse me, if you hang out with dog, you get fleas. Okay, fair enough. Moving on to Coco Gauff. Okay, Coco Gauff, beast mode today.
Bernard Tomic that, but I've never seen
Bernard Tomic, another one. Yep. Didn't Bernard Tomic and his father like DDT another player and like beat him up? Like, am I exaggerating this? Then is it not true that Bernard Tomic, the Aussie, and his dad like got into like a fight, like a physical fight with someone on the opposite side of the locker room? Is that right or wrong?
I don't remember that.
And what about Justin Gimelstob? What about Justin, the chauvinistic asshole Gimelstob? What about him that beats up, who is it, his wife's boyfriend or his ex-wife's boyfriend?
We haven't heard anything from him.
Like, where has he been? You know, he looked stupid when he got into an altercation in front of, like, wasn't it at a courthouse or something?
No, Halloween party.
Like, yeah, chased him down at a party and, like, started punching him, and it was caught on film, and oh my gosh. And you know, the odd thing is just before that happened, Justin Gimelstob was sitting in the stands of Wimbledon with his coat and his glasses.
Isner.
You remember this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was sitting in the Isner camp, right? And he was sitting in his glasses like this, you know, looking like a dick. And I was telling you, I was like, man, look at that cocky sucker right there. I'm going to turn the channel because I'm looking at his ass with his Ray-Bans on and it's cloudy. Anyway, and what happened a week later? Freaking arrested for beating someone up.
Haven't seen him since.
Gimelstob, Holger Rune, and Sistipas should make a WWE triple team. They should be called the Flying Assholes, and then let them all fight all the other people in the WWF. Gosh, dog, they're in the wrong business. They can't win anything because they're assholes, and no one wants to hang out with an asshole.
I remember Federer telling Djokovic's family to shut up. I remember that, but that's not bad. That's you fighting. I've heard Wawrinka do the same thing. Like, hey, tell your girl to chill out.
Yeah, and we do remember that. That's good knowledge. That's good knowledge.
And I've also heard Djokovic yell at his wife, his coach, his trainer. So don't remember that. That shit was bad. I didn't like that one bit.
Bring my bottle. Bring my weather
bring
bottle.
My pills.
Give me my shit.
I remember that.
Hurry
that
up.
was not a good look. But at least he wasn't yelling at his mama. He yelled at his wife. Don't yell at your mama.
I love you, mom, but get the out. It's not even funny.
I've never seen Mr. Nadal do that shit.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I've heard.
It's those Serbians, those Russians. What's going on?
Nutty. What about, you know, Kyrgios, but I don't want to bring him up because he's just a buffoon.
He's just trash.
He's just a different dude. Okay. That was kind of a fun tangent down the rift out into that C minor. Now let's get
Djokovic is not a saint, but these guys make him look like a saint.
Hey, we got his poster up there. Well, you could. It's not by her choice, but I like Djokovic a lot. I like all tennis players except the assholes. Hence the three aforementioned. But this was sent to us in autographed, and it's not a print. I mean, it's not a poster. It's a print. It's an actual picture. So it's quite a valuable thing, and someone went out of their way to send it. So we appreciate it. By the way, Nadal and other fans, it's always Djokovic fans that send us stuff for the wall. I don't know. Okay, back to Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff has not lost a set at this point. Neither has Iga Swiatek.
She didn't?
No, Coco Gauff hasn't lost a set. Am I right or wrong? Coco Gauff has not dropped a set, right?
No, Coco Gauff hasn't. Swiatek did?
No, Swiatek did not drop a set. I'm saying
wow.
they didn't drop a
Both
set.
of them? You don't have to do that. I can check myself.
I don't want to cut off my phone. I'm scared.
Yeah, no.
See, right now, by the way, I usually look up stats on my phone because I hate to shoot from the hip stats. I can't because my phone is making this show happen because our internet sucks here as always. But at least it's live now, glitch free at this point. Knock on wood. But if I touch it, I'm not going to be able to see it. But correct me if I'm wrong. I can't look. Swiatek.
Iga dropped one set. That's what I
Who
thought.
did she lose the set to?
Zhang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
What is their average time on court? Don't they have about? I'm guessing because Zhang after Zhang won that set, she went away like 0-1 because of menstrual cramps. Right? Boom, boom. She was off the court in like 20 minutes. It wasn't like a grueling set she lost. It was like hit and miss and gone.
The semifinals was really
okay.
Good. Well, we're gonna have the battle of the two bad forehands.
Can you Google up this search word? Swiatek space Coco Gauff space H2H head to head in the Hayman because there's a site that I go to and write this stuff down and I can't look at it. But they have to have very similar time. Yeah, can I see this? Mm-hmm. Thank you very much, Johnny on the spot. Yes, good job, girl. Okay, here we go. Time on court. Let's see if I was right or wrong. Coco Gauff, 8 hours and 32 minutes. Iga Swiatek, 8 hours and 43 minutes.
Yeah, about the same time.
The last match Coco Gauff played 1 hour and 30 minutes. The last match Swiatek played 1 hour and 4 minutes. They both played 6 matches. Coco Gauff has played 109 games. Iga Swiatek has played 1 less at 108. A little bit extra rest there. 1 game. Hey, that's some points.
That's
okay,
not
fair enough. Sets played. Coco Gauff 12 has not dropped a set. Iga 13 dropped 1. Zhang good knowledge drop. Just saying. But again, Zhang went away 0-1 after that. So it was like
it wasn't 0-1.
She was ass whipping. She got pounded after that. She got pounded like a damn jackhammer. She got blistered. It was a walk in the park, cakewalk. Good set, but adios, muchacho. You just got thumped really quick after that. Let's see how many winners. Coco Gauff is at 161 winners to Iga Swiatek's 153. Okay, Coco Gauff's average winners per match 26.8. And Swiatek's average winners per match, 25.5. With a ratio of ground strokes to winners, Coco Gauff had 39% and Iga Swiatek at 36%. Coco Gauff's had 15 aces and Swiatek has had 9. And the list can go on.
How many double faults?
Here's the big thing.
How many double faults they got?
33 double faults for Coco Gauff. 33 free points given away.
But she's in the final. Mm-hmm.
And Iga Swiatek has only had 5.
Maresmo said that this is the worst women. And then she said, no, I'm sorry. You guys read that wrong. I didn't say that. But she was right. I mean, that whole Trevisan match was quick. And I think Coco Gauff complained about her grunting. She said she's still grunting, yelling as I'm hitting the ball.
It should be a hindrance.
And she complained to the umpire.
We did a show about this. Trevisan is up there with the likes of Schiavone, up there with what's her name, the American girl that's really like Risk.
Yeah.
Look, Risk is gnarly. This girl worse. Trevisan has the worst grunt on tour, fact, no doubt, right? No doubt. Schiavone is not quite as high pitched. Schiavone will just make you want to pull your throat out and puke, and look at your throat because you're so pissed off about how hideous her grunt is. But this girl's grunt will just tear your eardrums out. You can't stand it. You have to plug your ears or you have to turn the channel. Swear, it's bad, really bad. Anyway, Coco Gauff though, given the 33 double faults, has been holding serve. She hasn't dropped a set. She's winning these sets 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-0, whatever.
I think Stevens challenged her a bit.
She's serving big. She's going for it. Mm-hmm. She's going for it. She's missing a lot, but she's still holding.
I mean, I hope she wins. I hope she beats little ostrich over there.
Will Coco Gauff going to her first major final be nervous? In other words, will she have 33 double faults in that one match alone?
She'll definitely be nervous. And then Swiatek's going to come out swinging. You know that.
Yeah. And no, Swiatek in a way has forgotten how to lose. She's so confident. She's so chill.
That's what I'm saying. She'll come out swinging.
Yeah. Swiatek, by the way, leads Coco Gauff 2-1 head-to-head all time. Okay. Very close on court with the match stats. I just read them. Swiatek beat Coco Gauff Miami 2022, and Swiatek won 6-3, 6-1 on a hard court. Swiatek beat a very young Coco Gauff in 2021 in Rome on clay 7-6, 6-3. Coco Golf is 18. Swiatek is 21.
Close enough.
Yeah. So
Both have slappy forehands.
then they both whack the ball.
They both whack the ball.
Yeah.
They both are nice girls. Besides that, I don't like Swiatek. I just don't find.
I like Swiatek a lot.
When she talks, and well, you know, and it's like you don't know what she's saying. Like I'm trying to understand you, but I can't because it seems like you're nervous. It's like I don't.
She might be nervous.
She might be nervous. She might, yeah. Whereas Coco Golf, when she talks to you
what
she's been in college.
What about when Osaka talks?
She's
yeah,
improved.
like, yeah. She was nervous at first, is what I'm saying.
There's somebody that always says like.
Yeah, she was.
There's a tennis player though. Oh, it's Coco. No, it's You're right, Osaka. She always says like.
Yeah, she's nervous. That's okay.
Alex, we gotta say Coco's also in double semis tomorrow with Pagula. Good for her.
Doubles?
Did her friend McNally lose? I didn't look in the doubles. That's good for her. Why are you drinking my drink?
It's tasty.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. Look, if you're coaching Coco Golf, and I'm asking, you're a coach, and she's a good coach. I mean that. She's solid. She can create players. She's good. So my question to you is if you are talking to Coco Golf, who obviously doesn't need someone to teach her how to hit forehands and backhands, she needs someone to, I think, not to separate herself from her parents, but to have her parents involved, and then as well someone non-biologically related to relate to her sometimes. Now, if that person was you, what do you tell her heading into the match? What do you say? Swing freely, watch your double faults.
Definitely watch
what
your
do you say?
Definitely watch your double faults, and I would say I would keep really attacking Swiatek's forehand. I would hit a lot of deeper shots. I feel like Swiatek, once you give her the short ball, it's gone, it's done. She does really great with that attacking. I'd keep the ball deep, try to keep her on her back foot. Definitely move her side to side. I mean, Swiatek's forehand, even though it's not the best technique-wise, it's strong. Her backhand is strong. I really haven't seen much of her volleys, but I think I would keep everything deep. Try not to give her patterns because she seems to be very good down the line. You know, Try not to give her patterns. Keep pressuring her on the serve. Keep pressuring her on her serve when you're returning. Drop shot. Make her move. Bring her back. You know, keep moving her like this the whole time.
Yep.
So,
push her back, attack the forehand, open up the backhand flank, and start working it. I think at one point today she had only hit one backhand winner. At some point, I think nearing the part of the first set, or somewhere early in the second, she finally struck her first backhand winner. I was like, okay, it's the first one I've seen, but okay.
She's gonna hit a backhand.
Keep her leaning on the forehand and hit the backhand corner and push her deep into the court, hit her off the back foot and move forward. And if I'm Coco Golf, maybe at 18, knowing I have so much bright future, but wait a minute, Swiatek's only what, 21?
I think that the pressure will
Tough,
be. I think the pressure will be. Of course, Coco's gonna feel it because it's her first final. But I think the pressure is on Swiatek. She's expected to win.
Yeah.
So she'll definitely feel the pressure coming in. Knowing that she feels the pressure, make her play these points a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Don't let her get up. Don't let the first set go quickly.
Yeah, and she does though at the same time has a little bit of advantage, or actually quite a considerable advantage on the pressure aspect of it, because she's been there, done that, and has the T-shirt. I mean,
but she did it when COVID was there.
Well, either way, she won a major though.
The fans weren't really there, so she's definitely going to hear the crowd. I'd love to see an American, especially an African American, win the French Open.
Who do you think the crowd pulls for as a whole? Do you think it's split?
No, I think they'll cheer more for the 18-year-old.
Yeah, I do too. I think France,
she has more personality than Iga.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Iga's not marketable, not approachable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not because she's mean. It's just
she's like Steffi Graf. She's just
no.
chill.
Steffi Graf had more personality than her.
I don't know. Steffi Graf had a big nose, so that's her big nose.
She had more personality. You knew when she was walking into the court. Oh shit! Here comes the Terminator.
Here comes the beast.
Terminator.
Like Navratilova.
You know, but I think the crowd will definitely cheer for Coco Golf for sure.
Did Steffi Graf ever have a nose job?
No.
She used to have a big nose.
She has the same nose.
Same nose?
So what? You got a big nose.
I know,
too.
I got a big schnoz too.
I got a big nose too. So what?
How do you spell schnoz? SHNOZ? You gotta spell it because he's German.
Yanghouse says it definitely is going to be interesting to see whether the pressure affects Iga. I mean, it did with Zhang. Why wouldn't with Coco?
Yeah. Is there any matchup that could transpire on the men's side that you would be more excited about than watching Coco Gauff play whoever in the final? Or it's Swiatek, but in general, what if I think
it's really not a good men's semifinal. It's not.
Well, okay, let's pause on that for a second.
Nadal and Zverev is a better match. It's a better match
yes.
than Cilic against Ruud.
Against whoever.
Cilic against Ruud is not that interesting.
So the best match head to head wise in terms of the biggest ticket selling match is obviously Djokovic Nadal. No one even need to debate that. The second thing that transpired this French Open was Joe Wilfried Tsonga retired. Joe Wilfried Tsonga, love
so
him.
does Simone.
Who? Gio Simone retired too?
As
Okay,
well.
Bravo. Didn't know. He'll probably play some double still. And probably,
no. This was his last one.
You don't think he'll play doubles for like?
No, they did a
ATP Cup?
presentation. No, this was his
Okay, fair enough. So there's been a lot of things transpiring this U.S. Open that's not necessarily on the court, right? Wilfried Tsonga and blah 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 blah. The reason why I think the crowd will pull for Coco Gauff, especially, is because she's African American, and good for her. Joe Wilfried Tsonga, the gentleman that never won a major, African American, who was the last African American male to win a major. I think a lot of us thought Gal Monfils could do it, and I think that we all thought that Joe Wilfried Tsonga could do it.
Yeah, they're still stuck with Yannick Noah. So
yeah, Yannick Noah's a beast. Love him. One of my favorite players ever. And
with the gap in his teeth.
Yeah. Do you know another stat about Yannick Noah? I don't know if anybody knows this, or do I think anybody cares? But Yannick Noah was the last man that won a major with a wooden racket. And when he won that major, he was playing someone with a graphite racket. Or maybe a T2000, but the aluminum Wilson, standard head, little round P head thing. I have one at the shop. I think 2 of them. But anyway, Yannick Noah, I think he was playing with a Danae then. I think a single neck black Danae. Anyway, maybe like a Lindell Adidas, something like that. But he played with a standard head wooden racket. Yannick Noah was the last male to win a major, and it was the French Open, the one and only, by a Frenchman here in the past 50 years. Because I think Lacoste and all those guys, pre-Open era, but I think Yannick Noah was the last French men to win a major in the Open era. And I can't use my phone, so I can't tell you. That's just shooting from the hip. Anyway, Coco Gauff, by the way, was totally right. And when she was complaining to the umpire about Trevisan's hideous grunt. Grunting, we despise it. We don't teach students this. Now, we do teach students to let air out when they make contact with the ball. So coming around, my fist is the ball. I make contact, and right at contact, I breathe out, which loosens me up a bit. It doesn't, if I can tell myself every time to breathe out when I hit, I relax a bit at contact, and with the poly strings and the light rackets we're whipping around, you want to relax at impact, especially if you're really trying to get access to spin. And look, Trevisan grunts so damn loud, it's hideous. If she would run up for a drop shot, right? She's hustling to the net for a drop jab. She gets that nice, graceful shot coming up. I mean, all she has to do is just massage it. Like, cute little ball, let me massage you. And she's like, ball's on the way over, heading over to Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff setting up about to hit it. She's still, her screech is still carrying. Like, shut up, girl. What the hell? Sound like a damn goat getting butt jacked. Shut up. If I went to the damn audience, I'd be throwing tomatoes at her ass. I'd be like, shut up, man. There's no need for this. Coco Gauff voiced her opinion, and good for her, because she sounded like a damn goat getting knocked up in the woods. Damn. Shut up. Trevor who? Trevor loud in my ears. Damn. Who? That's who. Loud as hell. Awful.
A lot of your grunt references are to someone getting bucked in the woods.
Yeah, freaking goat back there.
Oh my god.
Freaking donkey. Alcaraz is pretty bad too now. Alcaraz can get going.
Sometimes I wonder what goes through your mind.
This sounds like a heifer out there, like a damn cow. They got stuck in a trailer full of cattle on the way to the auction and just wants to get one last breath. Lamb. End up a gyro tzatziki sauce on that. Shut up. Damn.
That's sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
okay, I would tell Coco Gauff to swing freely. That's it. Girl, go out there and play. You're 18. You're a beast.
Got nothing to lose.
You got
I
nothing
don't
to
think
lose.
she expected to get
Yeah.
to the final. So
Go out there and ball out. Afterwards, we'll go out to dinner, have fun. You're still my daughter. We'll go watch a movie.
it seems like our parents are pretty chill.
Yeah, I think so too. But at some point in time, if Coco Gauff does not win a major, I think she should think about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like Donald Young, just like Bartoli, even though she won a major, she won Wimbledon, didn't she? Didn't Bartoli beat Serena one year?
Or Gauff will lose 6-3, 6-3. I predicted. My score. I predicted, by the way, today with Trevor.
She did. She not.
Go back to my show.
Watched it. She predicted the score, and yes, Kassan 32-145. That's a great.
I predict it'll be like.
I
predict it'll be like
3-3.
6-4, 2-6, 6-4. Ego.
Look, I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be wrong. I hope. Can I say what I hope and what I think? I hope it's Coco Gauff, in 3 epic sets. 6-4, 4-6 or whatever.
I think Coco Gauff will win the second set.
I hope, but the problem is Iga Swiatek is not going to allow her to give up a bunch of free points and still expect to win. She's got 33 double faults. Coco Gauff's nerves accompanied with double faulting in the final of her first major against someone.
She needs to go call Serena Williams or Venus and ask them, or with Serena, because she's had experience with the French. What did you do? What did you do when you made your first final?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I think I would tell her. I think I would tell her in terms of pre-match psychologically. I think I would say, look, you can't practice anymore before tomorrow. In other words, where you're not going to risk fatigue or a blister or whatever. So you're going to chill tonight. And let's go to a Blockbuster video. They don't even exist. And let's find some old or something. Let's find something where we can take your mind off the game altogether. Everything. I don't care if it's a horror movie or if it's a book or whatever sets your mind free. Set it free and continue setting your mind free until you walk on the court. Serena would
needs to call Serena because Serena won her final at the U.S. Open. All right, Mason, you're right. I don't recall many good French Open women's finals recently. Hopefully it'll be a good match. I remember when Steffi Graf beat Natasha Zvereva 6-0, 6-0 in a final. 6-0, 6-0 at a French Open final.
What about when Stosur played Schiavone? Wasn't that a good final?
That's been a long time.
07, 08, right?
That's a long time.
That was a good final.
Long time ago.
Yeah. So
we're talking about a long time ago.
Yeah, I feel old because you said that. I remember watching it. And when Schiavone played Sam Stosur in the US Open final, I was teaching at a club up north, and we were in a bubble. So we had a bubble court, right? It was still cold up there. And I remember.
That's a long time ago, too. 2013 is a long time ago.
I had been coaching like 10 years at that point. Are you looking
forward to Chilik and Nadal? Hell no.
No.
Hell
Not really. By the way, can I read you a weird stat? And I hope no one kills me for bringing this up, or I can't even say that. By the way, we post a lot of our business stuff on Facebook. Or we have 5K Tennis on Facebook, and then we have Justin Space Carlo with a C Davis on Facebook as our personal thing. I was at the pool the other day, and I was trying to advertise someone else's pool for them. Anyway, long story short is I took a picture of Carla and my youngest son. I have 3 boys, my youngest of 3, and not the 2 girls. Anyway, but just her and my youngest son. And I took a picture of her. She had a T-shirt on, not even a bathing suit. She didn't bring her bathing suit. She was so hot.
No, I did. I just didn't have time.
Yeah. So she jumped in the pool with her shirt on. And I took a picture, and somehow when I posted it, I put something like, hey, the swimming pool's open, come swim. And I posted it. And within like 2 seconds, like literally, as soon as I posted it, bang, it was right on my phone, like automatic. And I was like, what the hell is this? And it said your account is now restricted because my post, and it showed a picture of it, her and my son, violated our nudity policy. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is obviously a mistake. So I clicked on the button, and I was just going to say I appeal it because I figured it would be a no-brainer. If someone looked at the picture, they'd be like, okay, that's like mom and her son. Obviously, it's no big deal. Mistake made. I'll unlock your account. Ultimately, I hit appeal. I hit the button, and a pop-up box came up, and it said, due to COVID layoffs and restrictions, that there's no one here to review it. So just take it with a grain of salt, and we'll cut your account on later. I'm like, what the asshole? Like, I didn't do shit. Not on there.
But yet you see on Facebook girls with thongs.
Guys with their shirts off.
Yeah, girls with thongs.
Freaking take a picture of my wife, and I'm over. Like, get lost.
It's funny. My phone's saying sleep well.
Yeah. By the way,
sleep well.
An awful. So the stat I wanted to bring up, and please don't be mad at me, but it's true. You can turn on the news and see it. In the United States alone, since January 1st of 2022. We're talking what's June, early, 5.5 or 6 months ago. 200. How do you say 230? How do you say 233 in Spanish?
233.
Sweet. 233 mass shootings in the United States since January of 2022. 233. I go back to the segment at the beginning of the show. Assholes. Oh, so frustrating. Not that gas prices going through the roof is enough. Not that food prices that's going through the roof is enough. Look, we go to Walmart in Mississippi to grocery shop. It's a little closer as the crow flies from here. And plus we get tired of going to Mobile every day. So we just want to change the scenery. Anyway, it's equidistant. It's like a unilateral triangle. You know, we work over here, and then Mississippi's over here, and then the plain is over here. So it's like a rhombus. Anyway, but gas prices aren't enough. Food prices aren't enough. The price of new used cars isn't enough. The price of rent is escalating. There's no baby formula. No one wants to work. There's assholes and laziness abound. And on top of that, there's been 233 mass shootings in 6 months. Think about that. And what do we do? We can set all these rules and change all these policies and blah, 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 blah. Here's the summation. Here's the hypothesis and its solution. Okay? Stop being an asshole. There you go. You got it. How do we fix everything? Stop being an asshole. Listen to what Plato said and be kind because everyone is fighting a tough battle.
Wilson said, laugh out loud. Happy to hear you read off Biden's resume.
Yes. Stop being an asshole. Okay. Men's semifinals. This is a dumb question. Carla, who do you think will win this match?
Did you get ghetto? Ghetto? Did he get ghetto?
Who?
Ghetto? Did he get ghetto?
Gay-too. Is that get-to? That's probably like vegan eating. It sounds like keto.
No.
Is that keto?
I don't know.
Okay. Who wins this match? And this is actually a good one. I was going to say Nadal Zverev first. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. Who's going to win, Carla? Zverev or Nadal?
I said Nadal 4.
Zverev has a chance.
Yeah.
Has a chance. But chances are that'll be a shit mess and he might win a set. But he could win. He has won the last 2 out of the last 3 times they played.
Oh my God. I know you're joking. He says Zverev Nadal 6-0, 6-2, 6-3. Laugh out loud.
If that happens, I'll send you a hat. Okay? I'll send you a hat. You can choose the color. Okay? Like red, blue, pink, yellow, green, and I think we have some visors coming. Anyway, who wins the match? Nadal, Zverev. I think we can all agree on Nadal. However, Zverev does have a chance. Don't be shocked if he actually wins that match. He could. He's won 2 of the last 3. It's just not there at the French Open in the best of 5 and a semifinal of a tournament. He's won 13 times. Holy shit. It's a record that will not be broken, not in our lifetime. It's going to take someone to come on tour and be as good as he is on clay for 15 years.
I say Nadal 4 as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a Slaughterhouse 5, like a movie. Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse. He's going to get slaughtered by Nadal and dig at his butt for half the time. He's going to have brown finger and shake Zverev's hand. He's going to be like, nah, I'm going to shake that. I'll look at you in the eye. I don't want to shake that hand. I'm nasty. Shake that hand. Get back with that. Shit stinks. All right. After Coco Gauff, by the way, solidified her spot in the final, Coco Gauff made a point to call for peace, and to end gun violence. Way to use your platform, girl. Way to go. Someone at least says something about the statistics that I just read. Are you serious? $5 for a gallon of gas. $10 for a small thing of chicken. We got 5 kids. We go to the grocery store. We're putting $300 worth of groceries in a cart, and that cart isn't even full anymore. It's like halfway full. And then we're still got assholes running around. How does it make any sense? That's why we have these people killing everybody, because they're assholes because of what they're dealing with. So if you want to deal with all the mass shooting, stop treating people like assholes. Fix this shit, or otherwise it's going to keep happening. Hey. All right. I'm almost done. John McEnroe, by the way, criticized Rafael Nadal and indicated that Rafael Nadal was Abusing the time
Between
clock.
serve, yeah.
Bouncy, 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 diggy, diggy, booty, booty, stinky finger,
He
stinky
said
finger.
that is not right. They did call a time violation on him, but they didn't do anything. I mean, the guys were playing long matches. He also did say that Djokovic is not fair that the crowd was booing him. This is one player that's gone through a lot. But then again, he had a good point. I agree with John McEnroe. But then again, he should shut up about Nadal's time clock because he used to do the same shit yelling at the umpire.
Yeah.
So he used to take away 30, 40 seconds away from his opponent
by doing that.
Yeah, so, yeah, shut it up.
Good job.
Shut it up.
Pot calling the kettle black. John McEnroe, how in the hell are you going to...
At least Nadal never smash the racket or belittle the umpire.
I mean, John McEnroe will go off on a tirade with the chair umpire, and not only would you think he was worse minutes, and he would belittle them way worse than Holger Rune did his mother. But I think the reason why John McEnroe isn't as bad as Holger Rune is because Holger Rune did it to his mother. John McEnroe didn't do it to his mother. He just
did it to a stranger.
He did it to a strange umpire.
He felt that he could treat a stranger that way.
Asshole.
And people would laugh, and then poor umpires laughed at, and on top of that, belittle.
John McEnroe is an asshole, or was.
To his credit, but he feels like he can talk. He just shut up. Shut up.
I think also after the Holger Rune and Casper Ruud match, I wrote this, and maybe I wrote it incorrectly.
Oh, thank you, Michael Walker. McEnroe should talk. Should talk. Watch him playing board. He's slow compared to Nadal.
Okay, fair enough. It's a good comment. Holger Rune indicated after the match with Casper Ruud, and Carlos showed you the handshake or lack thereof. Holger Rune called out Casper Ruud for a lack, quote, lack, L-A-C-K, a lack. You have none, lack thereof. You don't have any. Holger Rune says Casper Ruud lacked class. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. How in the hell is Holger Rune going to tell Casper Ruud he has no class? Didn't you just tell your mom to get lost and had to play it off to the media that you were talking to someone else? Who in the hell in that section, Holger Rune from a whole different country, was in that damn box at your young age? You didn't have a squad up there. You had mommy and maybe a coach or trainer or whatever. Man, you're still a little boy. You got a squad up there. You don't got Jay-Z in your box, man. There's no one up there. Who are you talking to? The person next to your mom? Duh. You dissed your mom. You understand what I'm saying?
Henry said, did Ruud really celebrate obnoxiously Rune's face? Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, that's a great comment by Jerry.
I would have been like, in your face.
Yeah.
Little baby, come on now.
Okay, so the comment is that Holger Rune is calling out Casper Ruud, who is for the most part a good sportsman on the court. I've seen a few things over the years, but nothing crazy. But he calls out Casper Ruud for a lack of class. How is that so? You just kicked your mom out. That's what you call the epitome, the consummate comparison of a pot calling the kettle black. You've heard this metaphor before, right? You've heard this axiom. It's time memorial. This is a classic example of what you said, Willis? What? You remember the Jeffersons? No, that was different strokes. What you said, Willis? You remember that? What you say, Willis? Like, huh?
You're so cute.
What? Asshole, look in the mirror, bro. Go tell your mom something. Apologize, because you look stupid. They'll make a meme for him somehow. By the way, we're almost to the end. By the way, for Wimbledon, no one won the $500 cash that we were giving away. And it's been piling up for the past couple of majors.
The toilet calling the kitchen filthy.
There you go. Exactly. That's a good one. I've never heard of that one before. What's up, Yen Halcour? I heard a new Jurassic World is coming out. And I don't know I don't know if you watched the first Top Gun movie. Yin Halcour is like my movie. We don't watch a lot of movies, but somehow we talk about them, not here but elsewhere. And he is in Malaysia, Singapore. I should know this. Thailand, Australia. I think it's Australia. Anyway, much love, Yin Halcour. I love you. But new Jurassic World came out. Curious if you've seen it. If so, is it any good? Worth watching it, because it's really hard for me to sit down. Usually if a movie sucks, I turn it off in 5 minutes and I regret spending $1 to rent it, because I definitely probably won't watch it. A definite maybe I won't watch it at a theater. And then I want to see the new Top Gun, because when I was a boy, my father was a Navy doctor in the Navy, but he flew aircraft as well. And so aircraft was a big thing for me growing up. Anyway, both my older boys are at the Air Force Academy.
Most girls want to go watch it because of Tom Cruise.
Okay, but he's like old and short.
He's like what, 50 something?
Tom Cruise is like 79 years old. He just have enough surgery and dated his Social Security ticket back up, so where you actually think that he's like 94 years old. Remember the movie? Remember the movie? What was the movie with Eddie Murphy with Coming to America? They were in the barbershop where he's like, man, that dude was 127 years old. That's how old Miran Cilic is, and that's how old Tom Cruise.
59.
79.
59.
79.
You jealous?
No, he's 79. He's short. He's a hobbit, and he's 79. Take it to the bank. $600 will be the pot for Wimbledon. 600. That's US dollars. 600. That's a lot of money. The pot's been building up for the last 6 majors. The last person to win it was Matt Cain.
It looks like
Matt Cain. And Matt Cain, we weren't doing as much cash in, and we sent him a tennis racket. Anyway, it happened. So 600. Only thing you needed to do to get in is subscribe before the major starts.
Yeah,
it's free.
Tom Cruise does look like 59 from the face.
I think that the fantasy team for second place. There's still one player that has not been crowned. William Spencer again won it. He's taking a 5K hat sent to the UK. One more winner will come. And I think Khan. I think the viewer Khan. What's up? Good for you.
Khan and Tom Chi.
But Khan and Tom Chi are battling it out. And I think. And Tom Chi can correct me if I'm wrong, because he does the scoring with Gene Swart in South Africa. So Tom Chi is in Canada, Gene Swart's in South Africa, and we pay them both to keep up with the scores. They do a really good job. So we have 2 so they can check their homework so it doesn't come out wrong. So, it's nice to have a plan B. Anyway, we pay them. And so thank you for doing that. But William Spencer is in, and Khan, if Nadal beats Zverev, I think will be the second place. So good for you if that happens. If Nadal loses to Zverev, then there has to be a tiebreaker, which will go back to the finals predictions, right? Because we can break the tie on the fantasy team with the finals prediction, and we can break the tie with the fantasy team we can break the team on the finals predictions off the fantasy team. So they work together. Anyway, that's it. I think that's all that I have. Yeah, I'm out right at the hour mark as always. We've gotten pretty good at sticking right to that hour. Let's go. Come on.
I'm ready for bed, bitch.
Shit. I'm like hungry all over again.
Yeah, there's food there, mate. So.
Adios. Let's go. You know you want to reach your remote, huh? I'm out.
Adios.
Adios.